Vipin Shankar from St. John Freight Systems. Uh, we have a question on exporters and logistics for you. MSMEs often lack bargaining power with large shipping lines. How can freight system companies like yours design solutions such as less than container load, consolidation, or flexible contracts that specifically empower SME exporters?
Okay, thank you for that question. Thanks for the opportunity for being on this panel. And interestingly, today I represent an organization which itself is an MSME in the logistics segment. So it's very proud to be on this stage. What I would say is that today the segment consists of very large forwarders, logistics providers, but there are also MSMEs like us who provide the same kind of services, right? So I think for organizations which are medium size, I think there's a lot of flexibility to be given to the MSME community. One is that instead of working with a very large organization or just one shipping line, if you work with a freight forwarder or logistics service provider, you get a basket of options which you can kind of choose. That's a very important part. Second is, of course, you have products like LCL which are definitely available. I know I saw it in your note as well, right? So today there are various options. Instead of just doing a full container, you could do a part container load, right? Of course, Mr. Amalan from Concor is also here. If you go inland today, this was very prominent in the air freight sector earlier, where you used to do bonded trucking from an offline airport to an online airport. So even from an inland ICD or a container freight station, especially from an ICD, you could actually do a bonded move to another location, right? So I think today the flexibility which the MSMEs can get is even in the logistics space, there are a lot of MSME players, right? Who are flexible. If you pick up a particular cluster like say Tirupur or Karur or somewhere even closer to Chennai, there will be players who will be able to customize a certain product, to kind of cater to the MSME segment, right? And having said that, the other aspect is, of course, there needs to be a decent amount of credit which is given to the business. It can't be too bad, so then it affects everybody. But I think that's the flexibility when you work with an MSME provider as well, right? You are able to get sufficient amount of credit with which it's a win-win for both parties. So I think these would be the key parameters. So flexibility is there. So don't look for a very large player. Look for a medium-sized player. Look for somebody who's got a mix of asset and non-asset. Because if you go with a pure non-asset play, then it becomes difficult as well. So these would be my initial thoughts.